Hello, welcome to Real Frank Football. Thanks for checking it out. This episode, we're going to break down week 2 of the college football season. How crazy was week 2? We had some nail biters, some major upsets, and a coach already get fired from a major football program. Amazing. I can't wait to get into all of that next.
Real Frank.
All right, let's get right into it. So our first big upset, Appalachian State, Texas A&M. Amazing. Now, if I'm not mistaken, Jumbo Fisher was supposed to be the god over there at Texas A&M. They dumped a fucking Brinks truck at this guy. They have all this money at the school, and they still couldn't beat Appalachian State. This is a major upset. Amazing, right? Doesn't mean that you're always going to get the best coach for the money sometimes. Oh my goodness. And the most amazing part of this win is the reaction in Appalachian State. Here's a quick video of the students. I mean, look at this. They're running down the street. It's like two groups of people, one from the other side of town, and then they meet in the center. Look at that craziness. The insanity of that. Oh my God. Oh, you know what would suck? If you were one of those cars. If you're one of those cars, right there, look at that. You're right here. You're screwed, man. You're fucking screwed. You're stuck there. Oh my God. What are you gonna do? You're stuck. Look at that guy. He's stuck. He is stuck. What's he gonna? You can't plow through them. You know, he's stuck there. Hopefully you don't shake and smash your car. A crazy scene, man. Let's watch it again. It's just, I'm blown away. You see people coming all the way from down there, and then they're coming from this side, and they kind of meet in the center. It's kind of weird. Like they're coming together for one big hug. It's such a beautiful thing. So that's our first big upset. Appalachian State beating Texas A&M. And here's some stuff. Nick Saban watching Jimbo Fisher and Texas A&M get upset. So if you remember, over the summer, Nick Saban sent some things bashing Mr. Jumbo Fisher there and Jimbo Fisher, and he didn't like it, and he fired back, and then they had this little bit of war of words because I think Texas A&M was giving all these NIL deals, and Alabama wasn't, forking all of his money, so it was little, he said this, he said that, blah, blah, blah. So they had a little war of words. So that's a great one there. Kevin Sumlin, who was Texas A&M's coach, that apparently wasn't good enough, even though he has a 36-14 record after 50 games, and Jimbo's got the same, one less than him 50 games. So, and I bet you he was a lot cheaper too. That's even the most amazing part. Could have kept Kevin, probably had to buy him out too when they fired him, and Jimbo's got almost an identical record. Sounds like money spent. Whew. Marshall Notre Dame was another big upset. Oh my God. Now, I believe Kurt Herbstreit picked this game, saying watch out for this game because Notre Dame probably spent so much of the focus on trying to beat Ohio State, since Ohio State was the first game of the regular season. And then Marshall came in, little sneaky people, and came in and did it at Notre Dame. It was crazy. I mean, that 21 points. That 21 points was like a last maybe 2 minutes. They got that last touchdown in there, and then they lost their starting quarterback for 4 months. I mean, it's not like he wasn't doing anything great anyway. But Marcus Freeman moves to 0-3 as a head coach. And they did have the number 1 recruiting class back in July, though. Oh, congratulations. You had the number 1 recruiting class in July. Let's see how that worked for you. Oh, 0-3. Oh, the stress this guy's feeling. I feel bad for him, man. He just gets started 0-3, all that pressure. I mean, it's a tough situation, right? It's the way it goes. You start out with Ohio State, and then you're thinking, all right, 50-50 chance to beat them. But we'll definitely beat Marshall, so we don't really need to plan for them, because we'll just scare them with our big Jesus picture in our stadium and our big gold helmets. Oops. Here's some great Twitters. We are Marshall. Oh no, Rudy. Rudy's Marshall now. Oh my goodness. It's very tragic. Poor Rudy Rudiger. Oh no, the leprechaun. A crying Jordan leprechaun. Oh my God. He's still fighting though. He's got his hands up. The crying leprechaun. The crying Jordan leprechaun. Oh, those poor fans. And this one's pretty good too. The Southern Belt Conference taking down the Sun Belt Conference taking down Marshall Notre Dame. Oh man, did the Sun Belt Conference have a weekend? Boy, did they, man. And that's so true. Taking them down. Now another game, Georgia Southern versus Nebraska, part of that Sun Belt Conference victory weekend. And you'll see here, Scott Frost, another loss, less than a touchdown. Poor guy. He was supposed to be the man, the myth, the legend. He was going to bring Nebraska back. The Golden Boy was a Heisman candidate trophy. I think he even won the Heisman, did he? Maybe. I don't remember for sure. But they were fighting for him. All their schools were bidding on him. Please come home, Scotty. Please come home, Scotty. And another loss. Oh, the poor guy. And then here's the worst part. Georgia Southern even taunts them. Aw, shucks. Hail Southern. And look at it. He's got an eagle. Must be their mascot. And eating the corn. Oh, boy. Rubbing it in, the mascots. The whole football program. And then it happened. They fired Scott Frost. Oh, my God. They fired the golden child, the golden boy that was supposed to save the program. They fired him. Oh, no. Oh. Yes. Even paying out that major buyout. I believe I read somewhere it was October 1st. If they waited till October 1st, the buyout was like half or something, became a lot less. They hated him that much that they just said, we'll pay you the money, man, because that's all they got is football in Nebraska. That is it. You figure they would wait till at least October 1st, give them a chance. No more chances. They cut their ties, which I never really understood. Why are you firing a coach this early in the season? I mean, you're not going to gain anything from it. It's not like I just don't see the person, the interim head coach, being able to turn it around. It's ridiculous. Just write them out. Wait till after the October 1st, save the money. Why you got to waste the money? So he's gone. It's very sad. And then here's another one. Notre Dame, Texas A&M, and Nebraska paid Sun Belt teams a collective $4.17 million to play home games today. All three lost. So basically, those schools made $4 million to kick your ass. They kicked your ass for $4 million. Oh, they even break it down further so you can see what each school was paid. Texas A&M paid Appalachian State $1.5. Nebraska paid Georgia Southern $1.4. And Notre Dame paid Marshall $1.25. Well, at least Notre Dame's a bit of a bargain hunter. At least it was only $1.25. That's some free money there, man. And be happy and partying, and then also look at your bank account and be like, damn, we made some money. Made some money.
Here comes the money.
Woo! Yeah, made some money. Washington State over Wisconsin, another big upset. Can you believe that? I can kind of believe this one. I mean, you stop the run with Wisconsin, you stop Wisconsin basically, right? They never have really spectacular quarterbacks there. You stop the running game, boom, you're going to win. And their defense are always pretty good, but it's always a running game there. Iowa State and Iowa. Oh my goodness. Now, if we remember correctly, Iowa, I think, scored like field goals or some ridiculous. Their offense was awful the previous week. And here, this is a rival game. A rival game, and they can only manage to put 7 points. And the final score is 10-7. This had to be one of the boringest games ever. One of the worst games to watch. 7-10. Had to be some sloppy football there. Iowa's offense is non-existent, Probably a high school team could probably beat them, score points on them, and they could probably beat them. I mean, 7 points? What is going on there? There's some serious issues there. The Big Ten can't allow Nebraska and Iowa to play. Combining the Huskers' defense and Hawkeyes' offense is like dividing by zero and result in a black hole that consumes us. Oh, man. They are brutal today. They are brutal. Southern LSU, I mean, no big surprise with this score. LSU handles Southern. But the thing I wanted to show here is amazing, right? So this is during the game, and nonchalantly, a fan decides, hey, I kind of want to get a closer look at the game and see what's going on. So he walks out onto the field. Where the hell is security? Look at, I must be a VIP. He is out there while the play is going. The play is going. No one stopped the game. Oh, look at, I love how he's got, look at, my favorite is he's got his hands on his hips like, oh, look at this view. It is crazy. Like he's looking at fucking mountains or a majestic river. Oh, wow. So this is what it's like to be on a football field? Huh. I thought these players would be bigger. I thought this field would be bigger. It looks a lot bigger on TV. He's just nonchalantly just standing there. Look at that. Look at his hands on his hips. Like I'm not impressed. Uh-oh. They found me. And now look at this. It's like, what the fuck you want? What the fuck do you want? Like, look at that face. Look at his face. What's going on? What do you want with me? Look at, what did I do? I didn't do nothing. What the fuck are you gonna do? What are you doing? Don't touch me. Don't touch me. Why are you touching me? Don't touch me, man. You can't touch me, man. Don't touch me. I'm telling you, if you touch me. And the other guy's like, shut the fuck up. Throws him to the ground. And my favorite part is this right here. Oh, put the little hand on the turf. Eat the turf, motherfucker. Eat that turf. You want to get on the field? Taste it. Taste that fucking turf. Look how he's got his hand on his head. Look at that. Oh, my God. Look at it. And he's taken back. And look at, he's still like, what the fuck, man? Oh, what are you doing, man? It's not right. It's not right. I did nothing wrong. I did nothing wrong. What a crazy scene. That is pretty wild. Then Southern Miss and Miami. Again, nothing outrageous here with the score, but this coach, doesn't he know it's hot in Florida. Hot and muggy in Florida. Has he ever heard about maybe an undershirt? You know, you put an undershirt, especially under a white shirt. He's got a fucking white shirt, right? I mean, you could probably see his nipples. His nipples and belly button are probably showing in the front of the shirt. Why doesn't he wear an undershirt? I don't understand that. Why is he wearing a long sleeve shirt? And why is he wearing a dress shirt? You're in Miami, the humidity, and you're going to sweat your balls off. Look at that. I mean, his shirt is sticky. He could probably wring that shirt in water and fill up a cup of water. It's so disgusting. And can you imagine as touching him, like a player touching? Oh, that's got to be so disgusting. I'm sure he makes a very nice pay. Can his wife or girlfriend or the school throw in a undershirt in part of his contract negotiations? I mean, this is pretty disgusting. Maybe he'll get electrocuted wearing a headset and is that wet? Disgusting. And then the game of the day, Alabama versus Texas. It was a nail biter. Texas was doing great, and then their starting quarterback got knocked out, man. But there's one play we need to take a look at. In my opinion, we all know football, right? Football is a game of emotion, energy, and momentum. And momentum plays are huge. Change the trajectory of a game. Team can have a momentum play and change the whole outcome of the game because they have all this energy and momentum off of one single play or several key plays. Now, I'm sure you've heard there's this key play that Bryce Young was sacked in the end zone by the Texas defense. Here's the play. And I wanted to point out something key. We see here he's going back and he is sacked and watch the ball. Now, obviously, there was some discrepancy about whether he was down or not. The Texas player was rolling him over, so he never truly touched the ground. And they were called for like roughing the passer, and they reviewed it, blah, blah, blah. You've probably seen many of those replays. But the thing that's pretty annoying for me is the ball. All right, so if he wasn't down and he threw the ball, it's intentional grounding, right? Intentional grounding, if there's no receiver, right? There's obviously no receiver over here, no receiver, and it has to go to at least the line of scrimmage. As you can see here, the ball is way the fuck over here, and it's going out of bounds. You can see it bouncing out of bounds. Look at, here it is. It's right here, and it's going out of bounds. This blue line right here is the line of scrimmage. So regardless if he was up or down, he threw the ball in the grasp, an intentional grounding. That should have been, since the penalty in the end zone should have been an automatic safety. Texas got fucking hosed on that call. And I don't know how they missed that call. I even reviewed it and still couldn't get it right. Now, I mean, I don't know if it's a reviewable play, that the intentional grounding play they didn't call, but I mean, that was quite obvious. I don't understand. This guy, there's a ref right here. He's looking. The ball's bouncing all the way out here. Nowhere near the line of scrimmage and nowhere near an Alabama player. Now, again, Alabama won. There's a bunch of other plays, obviously, Texas could have made to have a chance to win this game, but they didn't. But this was a huge momentum swinging play. Had they got that safety, they got a 2-point lead, and if you look, they lost by 1 point. Up until this point, Alabama was having trouble. They were having trouble on offense, and then in the end, Bryce Young took over. I mean, who's to say that Bryce Young still wouldn't have taken over? But momentum, maybe put more pressure, and Alabama would have made some more mistakes or something. We'll never know, but they got hosed on this game. It was a great game, but this play I don't know how they blow that call. That's a pretty obvious call. They make an intentional grounding call all the time. All the fucking time. This is one of the easiest ones. The ball is way over here. Line of scrimmage is this blue line, and it's no player here, and it's rolling out of bounds. Amazing. But wasn't week 2 fucking amazing? Oh my God. What a crazy week 2 in college football. Super exciting season already. It's such an amazing season. I can't wait for week 3, and I will break that down too next week. Thanks for watching.